and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. And welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. And welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Right, good afternoon from the UK, wherever you are in the world, hello, and we are live on the YouTube channel Zwift Live, and we're also on the Facebook page, which is the Film My Run page. Buenaventura says, hey boss, what's on today? Well, today I am doing a 1 hour run as part of a 12-hour relay that's going on. So in about 60 seconds, I'm going to take over from the runner who has done the previous hour, and I'm just waiting for him to come round so I can remember exactly what his name is. He can't be far away. There's Herbert Krabell warming up, getting ready. We are due to be going now-ish. Got an hour to do, so I'm going to start, I think. Oh, better press start on the treadmill. Anyway, it started at 7 o'clock GMT this morning, which is 8 o'clock British summertime. And there's been a runner every hour. There's been 4 different teams. I'm hoping this has been organised by Adam Holland. And I'm hoping that he's kind of adding up all the times and seeing which team wins. Right, I can't see my runner. I was hoping to do a high five to him and go. Let's just see what his name is. I can look it up on the Facebook page. Maybe he stopped a little bit early, or maybe I'm late. I'm on my way anyway, going very, very slowly for the first little tiny bit. Just see if I can find the name of my runner, who I'm taking over from. By the way, I'm watching Facebook and YouTube, so hello guys, hello Daniel, hello Buenaventura, hello Lucio Moretta. Right, I can't actually see the information I need, obviously right in front of me, so I think I'm just going to start running. Oh, here we are, Team 4. Right, Thomas Cloutier is who I'm, Tom Cloutier. Now, I did see him running around the track earlier, but I can't see his name right now. So we're just going to start, get going. I'm going to do around 12 kilometres all in. We're going to start fairly sedately. Oh, right, that's a point. I need to keep an eye on the camera angles. I don't want to go off to the right. Carl has just finished stage 4 of Tour for All, so well done to him. And I am off and running about, well, I started at 6 by walking, but now we're off and running, and we're going to do between 12 and 13 kilometres. Neil says good luck, thank you. Raknes says, are you streaming on Twitch? I do stream on Twitch, yes. You need to search for, I think you need to search for the Film My Run channel, or actually I can't remember what channel I stream on Twitch, because I never really go there, to be honest, but I think it's the, actually no, it might be the Zwift Run Live channel. Adam says, you got this? So we're on our way. I'll no doubt have to turn the fan on in a minute. And the plan is to gradually increase the pace over the full hour, and we'll see where we get to by the end. Thank you for all the ride-ons.
Ride on!
Lots of ride-ons dropping. Walters, thank you for yours. Nick Dumbleton says, evening Mr. C. I did a nice early 10-miler around Sisbury Ring. Lovely. Well, I think we might go up to Sisbury Ring tomorrow. Or somewhere along the downs anyway. Just do that. In fact, we'll probably do about 10 miles as well. Right, I must keep an eye on that that direction sign like that, because I don't want to go. Oh, see, I am going off now. Never mind. All right, we turn around. We come back. Camera angles are going to have to go off. It doesn't really matter where I go. I mean, the idea is to stay on the track, but it's just the distance that counts within the hour. So I need to turn round now. End up going miles off. I'm going to turn the camera angles off because it's going to be annoying when I eventually get back on the track. Right, turn around. There we are. So now heading back to the track. Oh, and Adam actually says it doesn't matter as long as you're back on the track near the end. No, I'll get back on the track now. I'll just turn the camera angles off. Noah Roke says it's Zwift Run Live. If you want to watch on Twitch, I do broadcast on Twitch as well, and the channel is Zwift Run Live. Timothy Wars says his distance was 7.33 miles. Okay. I don't know what I'm planning to do around about the same as that. I think like 12k, something like that. Right, we're back on the track, so I'm going to turn the camera angles off. It's very nice having camera angles, but when you're in a run like this, it's just going to be distracting. So let's pause that script there, and away we go. Yeah, Adam just concurring that it is distance within the hour that is what counts. So up to 11, I think, kilometers per hour now. So that's 1 kilometer done. And hoping to do around 12, maybe 30. If I go really fast at the end, 30. Tonya Page says, don't overtake me too much. Right, well, Tonya, in fact, is just behind me. I could go and drop some ride-ons, couldn't I, while I'm going relatively slowly. Let's just go around the whole thing, dropping ride-ons to everybody. I should go forward, shouldn't I? So this is a good idea if you're on the track and you're going at a sensible speed. Just go around the track giving everybody some ride-ons. Just encourages people, makes them feel like they're valued. There's Cynthia Sager there. GYZ. Longworth, well done to you. Valverde. So a mass splash of ride-ons. Rob Harrison, well done to you. So some of these runners are in other relay groups. So we want to try and beat them, really. Blimey, Deathstroke. Woden and S Run, obviously using the Run module. Herbert Krabell there. Walton. Neil Robinson. Wada. Oh, must have done him already. Go on forever, couldn't you? Just going round and round, giving people ride-ons. Lees. And I think I've done Kamara. Tonya Page, there she is. Done Lees. Torre. Oh. Right, I think we're done. I think that's pretty much everybody. D. Collins. Ramos. Oh, there's still one or two people. Right, I think... Oh, Adam Holland. Here we go. Oh, no, I've given him one as well. Right, Adam's running next to me. So Adam is the organiser of this event. It's not an official event on Zwift, but it's just an invitation from Adam that we do a 12-hour relay. It started off just having two teams, I think, and it's escalated to 4 teams now. So there are 4 different teams running around the track, 1 person every hour from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. GMT, which is 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. UK time. Right, up to 11.5 kilometres an hour now. So Adam's nearly done a marathon all day today, just jogging around the track with people. He's on nearly 37 kilometres. So if he does another 5k, he's done a marathon today. Right, I think we'll stick the fan on now. It's not boiling hot, but it's warm enough to. So that's not going to change now because I've got no accidental camera angles sending me off. So just carry on this route. Yeah, it's been mild today, I would say, not really hot. But once you get running inside here, even with the doors open, it can feel fairly warm. Right, Adam says bye-bye and he's going to see me at the end of the hour. Thanks for the ride-ons. New messenger, thank you. And another one just dropped in there as well. Who's that?
Ride on.
Rosa, thank you. So we keep it fairly comfortable for the first half an hour. And and then we'll ramp it up a bit more in the second half an hour. So only 1 hour to go after me. So you can see how annoying it would have been to keep my automatic key presser on, as it would have kept sending me off every 400 meters. I'd have to be checking that I wasn't going to be sent off in a different direction. James Simpson says, "Come on, Stephen." Jeff Heisler, thank you for your ride on. Carlos says, "Greetings, Stephen and Lucho. Run Zwift is a YouTube start." Yeah, Lucho, by the way, there are other people streaming. So I think Lucio Moretto is streaming his run as well. He's in one of the other teams doing his hour. More ride-ons dropping. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for giving my dad a ride-on.
Thanks, Miguel. Sado.
Right on.
Oh, I should be at 12 now. Oh no, I'm all right. Well, I'll go up now anyway. 2.9 kilometers, so we're increasing the pace every kilometer. So we're now up to 12 kilometers per hour. Well done, you two. I'm sure your stream is looking good. Thanks, Darren. That's Darren Chandasingh. This is my treadmill, my Technogym My Run treadmill. That's the speed I'm currently going at, which I hope you can see, all right, 12 kilometers per hour, which is matching exactly what is displayed in Zwift. And that's because I don't use a foot pod. My treadmill, I'm lucky enough to have a treadmill that connects directly to Zwift. So that's why the speeds are matching exactly. There's Adam again. So, and you see in the top left-hand corner, that's my heart rate, 141 beats per minute. And those little coloured squares indicate how long I've been in each heart rate zone. So currently, 8 minutes in zone 1, 6 minutes in zone 2, and currently in zone 3 of my heart rate. So heart rate slowly increasing, 2 minutes so far. in zone 3. Rob Harrison's making excuses. He's saying he's just finished a half marathon, so he needs to take it easy. Rob's just behind me. I think I just passed him. There he is. Yeah, look. Good stuff, Rob. Keep it going. To be honest, I am feeling a bit tired. So whether I do manage to keep increasing it is another matter.
Right on.
Jeff Partridge, thank you. It's so easy to get set up with Zwift running. Here's what you need. Firstly, access to a treadmill. It could be at home or at the gym, but any treadmill will work with Zwift. To get you moving in game, we need a speed source. Traditionally, we use a foot pod, like the Zwift pod or the Stride. But you can also use the Run Smart treadmill sensor, your Apple Watch, one of the newer Garmin watches, the TSS app, and if you have a smart treadmill, your treadmill will connect directly to Zwift without the need for another device. Now simply download the Zwift app onto a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. Finally, pair your speed source in the app. Pairing heart rate from your watch or a chest strap is also a great addition to Zwift. And that's it. You're all set up for solo runs, solo or group workouts, challenges and real-time racing on Zwift with people from all over the world. Andrew Cutmore, hello buddy.
Nice.
Thank you.
So, 4 kilometres done, and 23 minutes past 6 here in the evening. So another 37 minutes to go. And we're now up to 12.5 kilometres per hour. Here's Tonya again. There we go. She's making it steady around the track. 3.7 kilometres done for her. Adam's still watching us, making sure we're doing our jobs, getting around that track.
Right on.
Carla, thank you for the ride on. Thank you.
Right on.
And Sussex Geezer. Cheers, buddy. Hi Sam, how's it going?
Nice.
Right, 5 kilometres done, up to 13 kilometres an hour now. So if you're just joining us, this is the 12-hour relay. Different runners from 4 different teams competing in a 12-hour relay. So obviously each team has 12 runners doing 1 hour each. So I am the 11th runner in team 4. So 1 more runner after me. And then I think Adam's going to add up the distances and see which team wins. Jay Dixon, thank you.
Right on.
And Mikhail Georgi, thank you as well to you. Lots of people I know dropping the ride-ons, thank you.
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
Ryan Downey says, how far are we going today? I'm hoping to get about 12 to 13 miles in. Kilometres. I reckon I'll do 12 kilometres in the hour. James Smith says, looking great after that 100 miler. I feel okay now, yeah. Took a couple of days to get running again. I've done a couple of gentle runs. I had a little bit of a blast on Thursday. Got a tiny hamstring pull, but nothing to be too worried about as long as I'm careful. Ryan Downey says, now Adam told me this wasn't a race, otherwise he would have participated. Well, to be honest, I don't know if it is, but I'm kind of hoping that Adam will add up the times of each team, or the distances rather, and tell us who run the furthest in the 12 hours. Maybe he won't.
Right on.
Chris, thank you.
Thanks for giving my dad a
And
ride
Haysom.
on.
Haysom as well, thank you.
Right on.
Crosby, thank you. Now, obviously, in the first half, I've only done about 5.5 kilometres. So I need to do 6.5 kilometres in the second half to get my 12k. Ryan Downey says the only thing better than a race is a free water bottle. You've got that. Right, 6 kilometres done. Just do a tiny increase for this one. I can't read that. Oh, dithers, thank you. So, heart rate is relatively comfortable, 150 BPM at the moment. We've spent most of the run now in zone 3, but expect the final 5k should go up to zone 4. Zauna, thank you very much. That's a name I don't know, Zauna. Oh, he's just in front of me, look. Stephen Smith says, just wondering, is Adam running for 24 hours? No, I don't think so. I think he's just keeping an eye on the 12-hour relay. So he's been on for a while, but if you notice, he's done about a marathon. Well, Adam would do way more than a marathon in 12 hours. He's just keeping an eye on the 12-hour relays, which he organised, so... Roland, thank you for your ride on.
Nice.
Thank you.
Right, got about 5k to go now. Just bump up the speed a bit.
Thanks for giving my dad a ride on.
Elder, thank you very much. Carlos is saying, what's the best running shoe for treadmill? Well, I just use road shoes. I mean, I can't tell you what the best shoe for you is. You really have to experiment, try different shoes on. Unfortunately, it probably means buying different shoes and working out some of them that don't work for you. But that's the only way, really. I'm wearing New Balance 1080s, and only because I got given them free, so they seem to be all right. I seem to run perfectly okay in them. They haven't given me any injuries, so I should carry on wearing them. Right, expect the heart rate to start going up now. Last 5k. Oh, well done, Stephen. Good. Barry Allen says he did a race, going back to the getting a free water bottle or a medal or a buckle for your race finish. He did a race called the Winchcombe Hill Climb, and his prize was a packet of sausages. Nice one.
No, you didn't!
I think he did. So you'll notice I'm increasing the pace for every kilometre. So this is what's called a progressive run. You progress through the speeds and get faster and faster for each kilometre. Stephen, I am supposed to be an overpronator, so I've been using Nike Structure 19 shoes for a long time. But do you know what? When you get your running form right, I don't think you need over or underpronating correction. Just run correct, just run right, and you'll be okay. So the shoes I've got on now are not, they're neutral shoes, and a lot of people argue that selling you under or overpronating shoes is a marketing gimmick, but I don't know. I wouldn't like to jump on either side of the fence, really. I think these shoes are working fine for me on the treadmill, so I've no reason to change back to my structure 19s. Emily Connolly, thank you.
Right on.
And Chewbacca, thank you. Right. Nearly approaching 8 kilometers now. So we're gonna have to speed up again. This is gonna start getting hard work now. "14 kilometers an hour now."
Right on.
Tall boys, thank you. Right, there we are. First appearance in zone 4 there. I went up to 1:58. Tavares, thank you. I think it's really good. I think it makes it cooler if you don't have a medal. It's even cooler if you don't get a t-shirt as well. Just nothing. Just the kudos of taking part. Here we go, there's Tonya again. Pat on the back, Tonya, well done. And we're coming up on Rob Harrison as well. Ventura, thank you. Hello, Matt. So that's Matthew Peter Bates saying, hello, mate, you okay? I'm good, buddy, thank you.
Nice.
Oh, great job, 11k in 63, nice one. Well done. So there we are, 15 minutes to go now. Been running for 45 minutes, 15 to go till the end of the hour. So I need to get at least 3 kilometers in, maybe a bit more if I can. Right, that's 9 kilometres, so we bump it up again. 14.5 kilometres per hour now. When it gets to these latter stages of the run, you've just got to really try as much as you can to focus on your form. You're tired, and tiredness easily leads to poor form. So you've got to concentrate, try as much as you can to relax those shoulders, relax your back, keep everything moving forward, and breathe easy, and don't chat like I'm doing. Oh, Ryan, that is a tough one, mate. Okay, everyone who's watching has got to comment. Should Ryan Downey complete his first ultra on the treadmill or outside? If you're watching, please comment on YouTube or Facebook and let him know what you think. Inside, on the treadmill, or outside for his first ever ultra. Just to go opposite to Stephen Smith, I'll say outside then, so that's one each. Come on, let's have a few comments if you're watching. Nice one, Ryan.
Nice.
All right, 9.9 kilometres. So up to 15 for the next kilometre. Garo, thank you for the ride on. 15 kilometres an hour now. Maybe we can get 12.5 kilometres done. Richter, Michael Richter, thank you. Lee Waters says treadmill. Two for the treadmill, Ryan. Come on, any more comments? Should Ryan do his first ultra on the treadmill or outside? Let's have your comments. So look up there in the top left. Heart rate is 164 now, so we definitely are well into zone 4 now, with just over a kilometre to go. Right, so final kilometre. Up to 15 and a half now. Nice one.
Nice.
Right, 5 more minutes to go before the top of the hour and the end of my stint.
Thanks for giving my dad a ride on.
Thanks, Johansson. Paul Hayward, thank you. Four minutes left. So we definitely will get 12.5 kilometres. So Ryan says a few details about his ultra. It's a backyard ultra, which means it goes on until I can't go anymore. I just have to cover 6.71 kilometers per hour and be ready to go again on the next hour, which is kind of what Adam Holland did a few weeks ago. Right, up to 16 kilometres an hour. 2 minutes to go. Minute and a half. Heart rate is 167, 168. Final minute now.
Right on.
Tommy, thank you. There we are, 12 and a half done. Marcus Holmes, thank you. I'm going to claim 12.6. I reckon that was 12.6 kilometres in an hour. So that's about what I was hoping for. Maybe if I hadn't stood around chatting at the beginning, I would have got 13 kilometres. We may as well make it up to 13 just by walking it out. Right, if you've got any questions, anything you want to ask me, Zwift related or running related, whatever, streaming related, fire it in the comments now, because only a few minutes left and then I'm going to knock off for the night, and I don't think I'm on tomorrow. I'm going to go out running with my wife tomorrow in the real world, in actual sunshine. So I probably won't be on tomorrow unless I get a sudden urge in the evening to do a quick 5k or a slow 5k.
Right on.
Thanks, Wazir. Well done to everybody who's taken part in Adam's 12-hour relays today. Loads of people taking part. 12 hours of running, 1 hour for each runner, so that's 12 runners and 4 teams of runners, so 48 runners altogether. Approximately, I think possibly 1 or 2 might have dropped out or not able to make it. But yeah, well done to everyone who's taken part today. Good fun. I do hope we get some kind of wrap up from Adam. It doesn't have to be a race or a competition, but it'd be nice to know how far each team, like collectively, how far everyone went. So Ryan Downey is going to do his first ever ultra on a treadmill, and he's going to try and do 50 miles in 12 hours. I didn't manage that when I was doing my 100 miler. I had to stick to 6.71 kilometers per hour, and I didn't manage that. And so it took me a little bit longer to get to 50 miles. So good luck to Adam. Good luck to Ryan, rather, doing that. Bear with me a second, I'm just going to have a look at something. I'm just walking it out to 13 kilometres. I'm just going to test something. I'm going to press a button and see if something works. So just bear with me a second. It may go all horribly wrong, so I apologise if it does. More ride-ons dropping. Thanks, guys. Right, let's see if we can move forward a bit. Right, here we go. 12 point. Let's see what time I actually finish on. This is my instant replay thing. So let me see. There we are, 12 and a half done. I think I was at 12.6. Let's just see.
Thank you.
52, 53. Oh, now look at that. Look at that. That is unbelievably depressing. 12.59 kilometers done in the hour. Oh, I am still claiming 6. I don't care. I'm still claiming 6. 12.6. I don't care. It was 12.59 kilometers, but I'm claiming 12.6. We can round it up, can't we? Right, good stuff. Okay, we are at 13 kilometers now. I am going to stop the treadmill. That was my cool down kilometer at the end. Thanks very much for joining me, everyone. Really enjoyed that, and hopefully Adam can get some kind of scores together at the end. It's not a competition, it's not a race, but it'd be nice if Adam adds up all the distances of all 12 runners for each 4 teams and gets us some figures at the end. That'd be good. I know Adam's listening. He's going, oh no, I'm not going to do that. No. Adam, by the way, is currently on 38.5 kilometres, so I'd like to see him finish a marathon by the end as well. Adam, 12.6. Round it up, you bugger. Right, that's it. See you all. If not tomorrow, I'll see you on Monday. Take care, everybody. And Adam says I will do. I'm assuming that means he is going to add up the scores, the distances, and see what each team got. So good stuff. Thanks for the ride on, whoever that was. Steinbrooker, thank you for your ride on. I will see you all either tomorrow or Monday. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for all the comments. Bye-bye. Bye.